Okay, what does being a successful college student mean to me? It means that that student is accountable. It means that the student is motivated, focused, knows how to time manage, can prioritize from what's important to the least important, and integrity, and having a open mind to different culture, and not just through ethnicity and diversity, but through the different culture and the curriculum that you're learning, and different subjects and majors. Share your overall thoughts about the Student Success Panel presenters. My overall thought about the student panel from TRIO is that they were very inspiring. I really like that they were able to really take some of the key words and key points that I have learned so far and really tie that into what they're actually doing today, whether it's moving forward in their college career or in their professional field. And I really liked how each student panel had their own experience and struggles and challenges that they all were able to overcome in the one family environment of the TRIO starting point. And what strategies for college success did you take away from the SSPP? How can TRIO starting point assist you? The number one strategy that I took from SSPP is that speak up and don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to state your challenges, and that the TRIO, or the SSPP, is more of a family, and that every faculty and staff member is really there to accommodate you and to help you. And also, another strategy I'm going to take away is time management and being able to multitask with being in school, and also multitasking with the working a job or other priorities or obligations that you have throughout your life. So, yeah.
Okay, what does being a successful college student mean to me? What it means to me is I'll be really, really proud of myself that I made it through college, and my kids, I'll be a role model to my kids, to my community, and to my siblings, and I'll make more money. Woohoo! I can't wait. I'll have a better income, and I will have more learned friends. My class will change, and so to be successful, what I need to do right now is work hard. Work hard. To be successful means I have to work hard. I have to pull my socks. I have to. One of my goals is I have to maintain my high GPA. That's really, really, really hard. But I know if I'm willing to do it, I can get it done by working with our very, very supportive system that we have at this place. And I love it because everyone is here to make sure you're successful. So if I fail, I won't blame anybody, but I'll blame myself that I didn't put in the efforts that I need to do to be successful. And the other thing I'll do, I'll make sure I choose the right courses, because I have my instructor who's helping me do that. Make sure I'm on the right track for my graduation, for my success, and be on time. I have to manage my time and balance my social life with my school and with my work. Those are the most three important things right now. My family too comes in on my social life. And question number 2, share your overall thoughts about the Student Success Panel presenters. Oh my God, it was so amazing. I'm glad I went. One thing I learned from them is about the challenges they go through, especially when you are older, you're going to school, especially you go to school in the morning, whereby you have all these high school students. I'm not against them, but they're doing the right thing. But when you are older, it's harder for you. It's harder to digest the information, it's harder to use the technology, it's harder to get things done. But I really thank the young generation because they help us. They're quick, they help us on how to do things. So I realized like I'm not the only one facing these challenges. A lot, tons of people, especially in this college, they're facing it. Another thing I learned about is disability is not inability. Even if you are still disabled, I learned this from, I think it was Muhammad, I forgot his name, like he's still pushing to get his goals done. And that was really, really good for me. Like I don't have any excuse why I should fail. I can do it. And I learned that especially immigrants who are coming here with who can't even speak a word in English, still they can make it. It's your determination. So I learned like, and one thing I learned from them is they all come from different backgrounds, but still they have struggled, they have overcome their challenges, their fear, and they have made it to the top. And I want to be one of them. And the what strategies for college success did you take away from the presentation? How can TRIO starting point assist you? I learned a lot. The closer you are to TRIO, the more you benefit. So it's there for my own benefit. TRIO is there for my own success. So if I want to succeed, I have to partner with TRIO. I have to make TRIO my second home. And I'm gonna try this, especially this coming semester. I'm really scared of my the classes that I'm taking, especially anatomy. I'm not good in that, but I'm facing it with positive attitude, and I know that I'm gonna get the best coaching system here, and I'll be successful. So I'm really facing it, and I'm not gonna let my fear bring me down, because I have to do what it takes to be successful. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy.
Hello, my name is Rosa Gibson, and I'm a Reverend Doctorate degree in Theology. I'm my first year student at MCTC. My questions for the panel that I have to answer is first, what does a successful college student mean to me? A successful college student is one that attends in timely manner and turns in homework assignments, daily attendance, no absences. Study, time set, note-taking, reading, and revising. Also, participation is very important and fun to me in class. Questions and answering. Share your overall thoughts about student success panel partners. They were a diverse panel of cultures and education. I like the idea that they were able to give me an insight of how I could use what I'm learning in TRIO orientation with my career and with my educational plan and goals. Plus they look good on a resume. I might become one of the panels sometime. What strategies for college success do you take away from SSPP? How can TRIO starting point assist you? The strategies for college that I most take away is learning to interact with my peers, because I tend to take notes and listen and participate, but I don't really interact. But I love making friends. I don't do too many social events, so I'm glad that we have social activities with TRIO. They're informative and fun. And I will remember what I'm learning in starting point as far as what I'm learning as far as how to improve being a student. Thank you.
What?
My name is Farhia Muhammad. What does being a successful college student mean to you? A successful college student means to me doing well in college, trying to learn what you really want to do, what kind of career you want to pick, and then staying on course and not giving up, and trying to maintain high GPA score. That's what it means to me. The panel yesterday, they were very insightful. They were very helpful because I feel like sometimes you don't have to make the mistakes. You can learn from other people's experiences by listening to them. And they had a lot of different kind of experiences that they went through, and they gave us advice about those things. And I'm planning not to make the same mistakes. So it was very helpful indeed. And the strategies for college success did you take away from SSB? How can Trio Starting Point assist you? When I joined Trio, I was having a difficulty in a particular class, and before that semester, my first semester, I got all A's, and I was very disappointed because I knew I was not going to get an A in that class. But I'm like, okay, how can I maintain my good GPA? That you don't have to join Trio just because you're failing. You know, like if you feel you can do better, if you feel you're already doing good, but you just want to continue doing good, then Trio is a place for you. You don't have to come here just because you're failing. You're already failing. Then of course they can still help you, but I feel before you fail, that's when you need to seek the help, and that's what I did. And I still didn't get an A, but I didn't fail either, and I learned a lot from it, and now I have a lot of help. I'm learning a lot of my mistakes and what I need to do better, like planning better, and that's why I'm also taking this class. And yeah, I'm trying to do better and maintain my good GPA so I can finish college in a good GPA. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Mandy, and I'm going to be answering a few questions. Do you ask me the question?
Nope, you can just read it and answer it yourself.
Okay. My first question, what does being a successful college student mean to you? I would say doing my best, passing my classes, getting the most out of it that I can. Learning, growing, building relationships. And then question number 2, share your overall thoughts about the Student Success Panel presenters. Loved it. I got so much out of it. I felt really inspired. I felt connected. It's the first time that I felt connected with well, I've only been here one semester, but I talked to like other people in my class, and nobody seemed to be having the same experiences as me. And there I heard people that were going through some of the same struggles as me, how they were overcoming them. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I loved it. I was very, very inspired. And then number 3, what strategies for college success did you take away from the Student Success Panel presenters? What strategies? Well, I heard asking for help, taking advantage of the resources, using the tutors, and using your advisor. And I have a fear of like meeting with my instructors and things like that, so I haven't done that. But I heard people say that that was a really positive experience for them. And participating. I always say no when it comes to participating. I make up excuses, but how can I build new relationships? Or I heard a lot of people describe Trio as family, and how can I do that if I make up excuses why I can't go places? Or, and then how can Trio Starting Point assist you? I've already got a whole lot of help, and I just feel very fortunate. Just where I can be myself and be honest about like the struggles that I have. I don't process things as quickly
And Trio's a place that I've learned very quickly where I can talk about that, and people understand, and I don't have to feel shame. So that's like the biggest thing for me, is just being able to be honest about how this process is going for me. And then I also heard someone share for the first time that they felt overwhelmed, and that this was a fearful experience for them, and that's how it's been for me. Last semester was my first semester. I cried through the entire semester, and but I came back, and so I feel real proud of myself. And so just being able to connect with people that like predecessors that have gone through that and got through that, and learn from their examples and their solutions. That's all.
Yeah.
Yep. The question is, what does being successful college student mean to you? Actually, to me, I am Saeed Mahmoud. I came to the college late 2012, although I didn't take that first semester. Well, by the time I came here, I thought that college students will be very hard and will be big deal to a student that comes from third generation. What I'm saying, third generation is people that come from low-level education. But before the college, I was thinking students will need a good chance to learn and to get better job. And I was in high school, adult education program for first 3 years in United States. I left and I get high school diploma for that. They told me to prepare GED program, but at the same time I get chance to get high school diploma. And when I finished it, I decided to come to college. That I was thinking to get diploma for 2 years diploma first, and then to get chance to go to the university. And really, this question meant to me, being a student, a college student, meant to me a better benefit or a better chance to get a good job or get good chance to go to the university after my 2 years degree. Overall sharing, the second question, success panel registers is a thought is that students get chance also their idea to share for different people come to the college and share their own idea and their own experience that they get from their people originally and culturally, and share their own in the same place like this MCTC, and they have a good chance to get different cultures from different people, and same thing I get that also. And the last one, the strategies that SSPB TO helps students like me, that although I get in touch for the last semester and spring, I get good help from the trio, and I really thought without them I will be very difficult to understand the way and at the time that I can finish my 2 years degree. But after when I get trio, I realized that I will overcome my weakness and to finish smoothly my first 2 years degree in this college. And I just think this will be a very good opportunity to get help with trio, and people like me will get chance to get that chance, and that's what I will say.
One.
Hi, my name is Robert Reed. My major is global studies. Being a successful college student to me means you try to get things in on time, and you try to do the best you possibly can with the resources you have available, like Trio Starting Point, and also working with your advisor. And disability services, or I forget what the acronym is now that they utilize down there, and the other services they have on campus. and just being the best student you can be overall. You know, remember, C's get degrees, and that, yeah, you may want a higher grade and you'll eventually get there, but you gotta keep working towards it. It's a stepping stone, it's a block to getting to where you need to go. You may not get there right away, but it's still something to strive for and work towards. I thought the student success panel was really good. They had really good things to say about their time in TRIO and where they started and how they got to where they are today, and how along the way they had support through TRIO and other organizations that you find on campus. And their advisors guided them as well. And, you know, they basically said you have to get connected in order to thrive on campus, which is, you know, for me, essential, because that's how I thrive and do well on this campus, is I try to connect myself to as many organizations as I possibly can that help me. I also try to meet with my advisor when I can, and my professors, so I know what is expected of me from them and what I expect from myself. And I always try to get things in on time again, because that's just the type of person I am. And then, what strategies for college success? Well, again, TRIO Starting Point is a very good program. They have multiple tutors for multiple disciplines and an array of subjects. Overall, student support services are good because your graduation plan starts with your advisor, and then if you need further services, your advisor will guide you to those services. And Jennifer is a good person to check in with as well, because if you have the opportunity, I would recommend going to the Minute Excellence Conference, because that was really an eye-opener for me, because it let me see what being real is all about and being a man of excellence is all about, and also just working hard to obtain a 3.0 so far GPA, and trying, you know, I get things in on time, and if I can't get things in on time, I try to do the best I can with the time that is allotted. And if I have a problem, I go to disability services, or I go to student support services.
Hi, my name is Marcus Hulke, and I'm a new student at MCTC, and I want to major in social work. The first question is, what does being a successful college student mean to you? Being a successful college student, in my opinion, is being a student that's always on time, always trying their best, and always working hard. Being a successful college student is probably the most important thing, because you don't want to be a lazy college student, because then when you get into your career, it's going to look terrible. But I always wanted to be a successful college student, because then you can prove everybody that you're one of the best and you could be one of the best. Second question is, share your overall thoughts about the Student Success Panel presenter. Okay, I'm about to stop because I don't know what that is.
There you go.
My thoughts about the Student Success Panel is they have multiple different people with multiple different careers, multiple different likes, and that's what I like, because I feel like every person, every presenter had a different thing to bring to the table, but all came into an overall thought about college isn't about just going back to school or just going to get an education because you need to get a life or like a earning for the rest of your life. It's about going to do something that you love, that you have a passion in, that you have something that you just want to excel in. And that's what I found interesting, and I thought that they all opened up their hearts, they all shared what they had to say, and I thought it was a great experience, and hopefully I can be one of those people at the panels. The third question is, what strategies for college success do you take away from the SSPP? How can TRIO Starting Point assist you? Can I pause again?
Yeah.
Some of the strategies I'd probably take away from the SSPP is probably going into school like with a prepared mindset, you know, going in ready, going in knowing what you're supposed to know. Like, take classes that you feel like you're gonna do good in, or even though it's hard, you know, talk to the professor and get a better understanding, or even just having a study group with people that have the same likes or career that you want, so then it makes college a lot more easier and fun. Some more strategies I probably would take from it or would recommend would probably just working harder than you're supposed to, you know. You have to put in that extra effort, you know. Every one credit you have to put in at least 2 hours of, you know, study work, which is probably a good idea because you want to excel in the class, not do bad in the class. And to answer the following up question, how can TRIO Starting Point assist you? I'm pretty sure TRIO can help you with anything, credits, transferring, you know, just helping me with homework, period. And I feel like TRIO can assist me by making everything easier for me instead of a struggle the rest of my college career. And I feel like TRIO can just do everything and anything for me if I need it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Camille Jackson, and I just graduated high school. So now I'm coming here as a freshman, I guess. And to me, being a successful college student is like having great time management, having everything done on time, and getting the help that I need, and not being afraid to ask questions that's needed. My overall thoughts about the Student Success Panel was, I thought it was like very helpful. All those people came from different backgrounds, different cultures, and different studies that they're taking. And it was just, their advices were like really helpful for me. And I know like one of them, was her name Elise? Elisa. She was talking about how she was scared to talk to her college professor because what everyone was saying. But then when she actually talked to him, he was good and he explained stuff to her the way she needed it to be explained. And so yeah, some of the strategies that I took from it was like, Diane says she had talked to different people. She sat in the front so she can pay attention better. Elise says she talked to different people, not just in her age gap, but all of them. And Tom said that it was like very, everyone was like very nice to him, no matter where he come from. And to me, I think TRIO Starting Point can assist me by helping me with where I'm struggling at. If I'm stuck, I can come here and I can get help from whoever I need help with. Yeah. Another thing that I liked from the Student Success Panel was when one of my classmates were talking about how it was hard because her parents wanted her to go to school for something else, but she wanted something totally different. And I thought it was like very helpful because the people on the panel, they're talking about how if you just go and do what your parents want, you're not going to enjoy it. You're going to go through life not enjoying what you went for. So just go for what you like, pretty much. And I liked how Julie can her name is Julie Bing, and I like how she could relate to the girl who asked the question because it's kind of like their same cloth, not really, but yeah, kind of, yeah. So Julie was she knew it was dishonoring her husband to go to college, but she just did it to help out their family. So is that good?
My name is Bishara Chama, and I'm a student at the MCTC. I'm also the program Herbal Studies, my major. This is my second semester. It's gonna start soon, August 22nd. I'm looking forward. And I have to answer these questions. What does it mean to be successful in college? Being successful in college is a big thing, but when you look at it, it's be able to do well at school, study, get good grades, be part of the class wherever we're learning, study hard, try your best, do your homework, learn so you can take that with you wherever you go. It's all about learning and understanding material, because that's the first step, and the second step to use that later in life. Second question is, share your overall thoughts about student success and being presenter. My thoughts and stuff, if I think about my thoughts and success is like something you try so hard. You have to make sure, when I came here, my goal was to be successful and do well at school.
I'm gonna stop you. Okay.
Question 2 is, share your overall thoughts about the student success panel presenters. Actually, that was really eye-opening for me, especially hearing from the people who went through this program, who were there, and when I look at where they are and when they share with us their thoughts, and they were all encouraging, and trying how the program helped them. Some of them, they were kind of like actually came from almost like my life, example, if I give Musamil, he really touched my heart, because I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but I think he's someone with a disability, and I have a child with disability, so it really made me connect with him right away, He's so positive, he's so happy, and I really like how he talked, and he's very comfortable, and I was more focused on him than anything. I also like the other girl, I forget the one of the girl, she was talking about she has family, and how she, when she started the program, it was challenging, like it's a hard decision to make, I have family, and will I be able to do both balance, family and school work is both very, it takes hard work to do both, and I'm trying that. So seeing her, I was like, hey, if she did it and she's successful, I'll be able to do it too. So sometimes you have to see others, what they did to motivate you to do well too. So it was really, and also the guy, I'm sorry, I don't remember all the names, but one other student that said that, he said that, I had to let go a lot of things that I used to do, like Thursday, whatever. That was so funny. I thought it was funny. But I do that too. I have a lot of Thursday thing. I'm a very social person. I like to do a lot outside. I have a lot of friends, and I'm very social. I'm very involved in my community. I do a lot of volunteer work. I go to the library. I go to the mosque. I do a lot of things, and I advocate for children or families with disability. But sometimes I have to cut stuff back to do what I need to do for the school. I have to sit down and think about my time and say, okay, I will not be able to do volunteer every month, maybe once a month. I have to make changes in my schedule and my life, and also share that with my family, my children, and my sister, everybody that supports me. So I honestly feel I was related to everybody who was there, and there was the older lady that was there too, sharing about, she wanted to change the night class to day class or whatever. So it was really, hearing from them was very helpful, and I didn't hear anything that was making it hard for me. I was like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't do it. It was like, you can do it, you can encourage in me. So I like that. The question is, strategy for college success do you take away from ASSPBI? How can TRIO starter points assist you? To be honest, I might take this more than a couple minutes. This is my second semester. It's going to be second semester. But first semester when I came here, I just saw the herbal study program. This is not my first college. I've been different college, and I didn't know anything about college, and I was so frustrated, and I had family early. I became a mom in high school, so I didn't have a lot of guidance. I just came up college and signed up classes, but I didn't know all the steps that I need to take to be, to be successful. And I was so lost, and I didn't know what to do. But coming here is just, especially having a good advice. I feel like someone is holding my hand and guiding me to, especially like right now, I have all my schedule laid out for the next 2 years, if I want to make changes, I have to go back to my advisor and whatever, you know, we can both work together and support. But I really feel like right now I'm very happy. I'm not stressed out. I'm not worried about anything. I know I have someone who's gonna back me up if something goes wrong, you know. If so, you know, I have family. I have a child with disability. It's not, you know, my life is, I mean, what I plan, you know, in Islam it says, you know, we plan something and also God has planned, you know, so we always have to see, you know, plan B, what's going to happen, you know, so I have someone who's going to support me. I really like the program. There's a lot of things, and I was surprised the other day when they say, hey, even there's a recording device that I can borrow and use it, so I don't have to spend money, you know, because they cost. So I have like place I can go back and can get assistance and get support, and I'm so happy all the things. And especially being this trio class is teaching me all the things that I struggle with. I feel like this class is for me. Even when I'm reading the chapter about financial stuff, I am like, it's like seriously, I wish I took this like 5 years ago, because it's just, I feel like the class is only for me. When I'm sitting there, I just feel like I'm the only person there and it's only my class. Even though I have to share with people, it's amazing. I'm really happy with all the support and assistant, all the things that we got, and meeting all those good students that we all know and judging know, and we all came from different lives, work, and we're working together. We're here for our mission is to be successful at school, and I'm really happy. And I like the school too, you know, I'm really happy. And right now there's a garden in the back behind the Logan Park, and you know, I'm environmentalist, and I really want to learn about a lot about the earth and the plants and everything. And then having that garden in the back is so amazing. Sometimes when I'm stressed out, just walk there and just look around and see. It makes me relax. It's a really good place to be. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Chris Markert, and I'm doing an associate's degree at MCTC, and this is my second semester. What does being a successful college student mean to me? Being a successful college student to me means taking it seriously, trying new things, going for stuff that you're interested in, and also being able to like ask for help, and focusing a lot and dedicating your time to your work. My overall thoughts about the student success panel: I really appreciated everybody for coming in. I thought it was really cool that there's people from all walks of life, and everybody's, you know, variance in ages and their backgrounds, and they all share the common goal of trying to get a college education and being able to pursue it and get that opportunity and the chance to do it. So I thought that was really cool. What are some strategies for college success that I can take away from the student success panel? I really, for me, have found out that asking for help is probably one of the biggest things that I need to do, and also for like tutoring, being able to ask for help, you know, if I'm confused about something, and being able to spend that one-on-one time with a tutor, because sometimes I do need the additional support. How can Trio Starting Point assist me? Well, Trio Starting Point has already helped me a lot. I mean, I really appreciate Mary McKay for adding me to her caseload. I know that some of the other counselors here, they have like a ton of people, but with Trio it's like less people, so it's more like one-on-one, and she's really helped me like plan out my college future with like when I'm going to take a class, you know, what semester, and like how to get the credits that I need so I don't have to take a class that doesn't count for the degree that I'm going for. So she's really cool, and she's good with kind of helping steer me in the right direction. So I appreciate it.